Hello, it's Jen with Feral Tarot. I'm just doing a random tarot reading. By law, I'm obligated to tell you this is for entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If you find nothing resonates, there's many other readers on YouTube that you can go to. If you are looking for some cool art or personal reading, please check the description box. There are links down there below. Thank you for showing up. Let's see what we get. Alright, start off with an oracle card for overall energy. Okay, a oracle card. That's the only one that didn't flip face up, so I'll take that one. We got slave. Inferior, weak, lack of personal power. Alright, I have a regular deck of playing cards for clarification. We'll start out with the Tarot Demon Soul. Hope I said that right. Alright, why are we getting card number 17? Slave, inferior, lack of personal power, weak. Why is this here for overall energy for the collective at the moment? Thank you. Got the Star. And the Queen of Wands. So what I'm picking up here is someone is coming into their own. They're embracing their creativity, their healing, building their self-confidence, their self-esteem. They might be receiving a lot of recognition and a lot of attention. Now, this could be on a large scale, you know, like being on the news or, you know, being famous of some sort. But on a smaller scale, this is just recognizing your own self, really, in your life. This could also be like your family and friends, your social circles, recognizing things. Looks like you're coming from a place where you might have been feeling defeated. Yeah, detaching, the devil came out. I keep the devils reversed in my decks, give us the best odds. So with the devil reversed coming out like it did, that is detaching from unhealthy habits. That is walking away from things that are no longer in alignment. I feel by making these decisions is what's bringing this recognition of self and self-confidence and self-esteem, and detaching from this inferiority energy. Could also be receiving something you want, like a wish fulfilled. Makes you feel all jazzed up. It's interesting how I'm laying these. Sometimes I start off with a certain spread in mind, and then other times, oh yeah, that's great. And then other times they just kind of go where they go. So this is the Sun card. That's absolute happiness. It's being just at peace with what's going on. It's socializing in a balanced way with balanced dynamics. It's illumination. You have definitely, whoever this is for, the Queen of Wands is just feminine energy. We all have the same energy, masculine and feminine inside of us. But what this is just like ready to receive, like really looking at the things that were holding you back and detaching from them. And by doing so, you've recognized that you are deserving, you are confident, you are somewhere deep down in bones, you recognizing who you are. And it's really, by doing so, it just keeps illuminating more and more shadow stuff that we can detach from. All right. So far, the very strong energies that seem to be presented here is Aquarian energy, which is like collective energy. Capricorn energy, which is very earthly energy. That tends to be very materialistic. Six of Swords is what popped out while I was shuffling upright. So, and the Capricorn energy is very earthly things, material type things. And then we have Leo with the Sun. With the Six of Swords, yeah, this is definitely moving away. Whatever this is you're letting go of, you're doing great. Definitely keep shining the light in the shadows for yourself. The Six of Swords talks about going towards a place that's calmer water, so to speak. Traditionally, in the Rider-Waite Tarot, the Six of Swords is represented by two people on a boat, and they're traveling in the dark of night. They're going towards a light on shore. So this could indicate maybe even, literally started to fly. Indicate definitely getting something you desire. This could be travel involved. I definitely feel like there's some personality traits that were unsavory being healed. Get the deck of 52 out. Clarify some of this. All right, so with this star card, what is it? Why is the star card here? We got the Nine of Hearts. So this is, you know, being happy with oneself, like having everything you could want and need. Now I am noticing that she, the Queen here, has her back to this Nine of Cups. So if this has not been going on, if you have not been detaching and letting go of things and illuminating things, you will be doing so here very, very soon. Very soon. Especially with the Sun down here in this position. That's illuminating. All right. Queen of Wands, what is she here? What is she telling us? Eight of Swords, yeah. Well, Eight of Spades. For me, that's the Eight of Swords energy. That's being trapped, you know, in one's own thinking. This sort of energy. Being trapped in this whole, I am weak, I am inferior, I can't. You can. Whatever this is you're trying to heal and let go of, whether it's a person, place, or thing, habit, mindset, whatever, you can. You definitely can. Try your best to remain optimistic in your own personal power, because it is here. What is this Devil reversed? What is it we're detaching from? Kind of give us a little more details. Okay, so the King of Hearts. That indicates for me detaching. It's kind of cool, because in this deck, he has a sword behind his head. And with the sword, it's a sword. So it's detaching from perhaps these negative feelings that one has about themselves. Could literally be like detaching emotionally. Could be detaching emotionally from a person that you find attractive. The Wands, the Court cards, the King and Queen of Wands, usually for me are single people. So this is, you know, it could be emotionally detaching, and by doing that from a past situation that has you trapped in your head, maybe made you feel inferior, knowing what you want, and like I said, this energy is back is turned. So detaching from this so you can move forward in a healthy and balanced way with things illuminated here. Why is the Sun here? Why is the Sun here for us? Okay, those came out reversed, but it doesn't matter because they're cards. So we have the Two of Spades and the Jack of Diamonds. The Sun card. This is something that has been on one's mind for a while with this energy. It is definitely decision time. By detaching and letting go, you're definitely moving forward. This is something that perhaps you feel you've outgrown. Jacks, for me, represent knight cards. And with the knights, they're not quite kings or queens. You know, they're still learning. It's kind of like, I put it around being like 20s and up to 35. Some of us, you know, late bloomers, that's all. But, so this is something that's been on your mind, detaching from. It's like my feelings aren't in it. And the Two of Spades here is indecision, something stuck, stalemate sort of energy. This whole reading so far is just detaching from things that are not in alignment to you. And I know that's really, seems to be a common message that I'm getting from not only personal readings, but also for collective readings. And a lot of that has to do with, you know, the astrological transits that are happening right now. I'm still learning astrology myself, so I'm not super solid on it. But there's a lot of like shifts and changes where you can grab the bull by the horns or embrace, you know, that heart and soul, that stuff that you're built of, or you can turn your back to it. This is definitely the energy of somebody embracing that energy, and these transits will help with that, is my understanding. So let's get one more for the Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here? What is it we're going towards with the Six of Swords? We have Five of Clubs. We have a King of Swords. I'm laughing because I'm going towards competition and something that's more logical. I am recognizing King of Cups with the sword behind him, and then we have the King of Swords, swords up. So this is someone communicating, no, I'm done here. I'm done with this. I'm being logical about it. This person's not in their feelings. This is not an emotional decision. This is something they have thought about, planned, desired even, and they're just detaching. They're leaving conflict, challenges, and competition behind and being logical about it. All right, could be somebody you know. It could be, you know, like I said, is this something could be from your past? And you know what is, time is funny. So like what is past? Could be a past life. Could be, you know, some generational family thing that you're detaching from, that you were, you know, taught by your family unit. I feel a lot of this stuff is like, I want to say like unburdening from like the 20s, you know, like all the stuff you picked up in your 20s, early 30s, all those lessons, and it's like really asserting one's boundaries and realizing what needs to be done in order to elevate from, you know, especially this Jack type energy into this King and Queen type energy. It's growing up by the looks of it. All right, let's get one more. Well, that wasn't one more. Let's try that again. All right, let's get one more here, please. Thank you. Anything else the collector needs to know? What is this? Oh, Three of Swords. Okay, so that's usually representative of disappointments. Just disappointing energy. This is heartbreak. I just heard that is what we're detaching from. So, you're detaching from past disappointments, past heartache, heartbreak. Can we get one more for clarification on this Three of Swords, please? Thank you. I'm noticing this is getting messy, so don't be surprised we got the Queen of Spades. Do not be surprised if this gets messy. Also, these with the King and Queen of Spades, I feel like potentially these could become a unit, are a partnership of some sort. I'm really feeling like more like there was some sort of challenge in a connection, and this is the energy of the soul searching went a lot more deeper than anticipated, but also communicating with a friend, family member, whoever you could equate, you know, that you communicate in a swordly manner with, which is very authoritative, it's very direct, it's very authentic and honest. It's very logical. There's not a whole lot of feelings out here as far as where currently things stand. Overall, I'm getting the vibe, on top of also detaching from these bad habits, it could be recognizing how one is behaving in a relationship dynamic and wanting to change that and wanting to go towards a happier space and energy in a relationship. All right, a little bit more signs. Now remember, we all have the signs in our birth chart, all 12 of them. So we have this very strong Aquarius, Leo, which is cool because those are opposite energies. They're polar opposites on the wheel. So we have those energies. We also have this Capricorn energy. And I mean, I do not feel like the cups play any sort of astrological like vibe to it. I feel like it's more like this air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, and Aquarius. Those could be prominent signs in your chart or prominent signs of the person you are dealing with. Yeah, there's definitely detaching from a challenge here. Communicating, overcoming, realizing one's own voice in a connection. And instead of feeling this lack, overcoming that and realizing, you know, you've got to put the work in for things to move forward, whether it's with friends, family, or lovers, whether it's with yourself even. I mean, this is very balanced, rational thinking. If this is one person, this is, you know, it's like, I understand what I need to do to overcome this challenge and understand what I need to do to communicate effectively through this conflict. I feel like this is low-key, like just perhaps you may not have expressed this to this person or to anyone. Perhaps you're an internal processor and you internalize and process. It's not, you know, I'm an outward processor. I like to vent and I like to talk about what I'm dealing with so that I don't know how to explain it. It's like outwardly, while I'm expressing, I actually usually get the solution through, or I can see the bigger picture through discussing my problem out loud. Therapy worked for me. Like, it was very helpful. But I also had to acknowledge that not everybody's like that. I have siblings that are very internal with their processes, and they get really quiet and keep to themselves. And then eventually they come forth and do this logical, you know, direct, honest, authentic communication. So, you know, you just got to know who you're working with, know yourself. A lot of this is recognizing oneself. I can see that energy here, like definitely looking at one's part in a situation and trying to be emotionally detached to it to reach a solid goal, a solid outcome that is balanced and rational and kind of like halfway happy. The Queen of Hearts is on the bottom. So this is, you know, perhaps usually you emote intensely, outwardly, and you're learning how to communicate effectively and it's not that you don't have feelings for what you're trying to detach from. Actually, that's the whole point of emotionally detaching. It's because you feel so passionately for it. You've got to step away so that you can think. That also cuts back on impulsivity, is acknowledging your feelings, working through them. That could be that Capricorn devil energy with, you know, it's just bad habits, recognizing that, you know, man, I get really emotional and I can't think when I'm emotional. Part of that is expressing to the people involved, and potentially there could be quite a few people involved here, expressing that that is where I'm at. I need to take some space to deal with this. I will communicate effectively when I am ready to. Sorry for any disappointment if you're not ready, if you're ready to talk and I'm not. That sort of energy is definitely here. Overall, this is very balanced. Definitely good stuff involved. Someone has been at this for a minute. The Jack of Diamonds energy is very similar to Knight of Pentacles energy. It's strategizing, taking one's time, learning skills, elevating in a very balanced way. Although, yes, it's slow, over time. That's how we learn these skills, though. Over time, through our experiences, is how we learn when to emotionally detach and when to actually stay attached and let our emotions speak for us, so to speak. You have to feel very safe with a person to do that honestly, openly, and directly. So I hope this helps. Thank you again for stopping by. Yeah, many blessings until we see each other again.